What's up, guys? How you doing today? Today, for the first time in a while, we're gonna just do a straight up mental health video where we're going deep, man. And we're gonna talk about it because that's probably why many of you subscribe to this channel in the first place. And I've tried to stray away from it because I don't want to be branded as like a, just like some sad kid on YouTube or whatever, or even worse, like a sympathy baiter. Just, oh, I'm sad, bunch of views pour in. Oh, we're so sorry that you're sad. I don't want that. I don't want you to pity me. I don't want pity. But I am going to talk about it a little today because I've been struggling recently. But wait, first let's do a little life update, okay? Because I do like monthly life updates. I haven't done one in probably a little over a month, so let's do a little life update. Recap for those of you who don't know me. In August, I quit my job that I was working at for 8 months. It was a really nice gig. I actually really enjoyed working there. But it was stressful, and it was just too much for me at the time. So, I had like a manager role, and I was doing probably a lot more than most fast food managers do. Like, I had a lot of responsibility at that store. I was like the go-to guy for my general manager, and for a while it was just me and him. It was like we were the only two managers. But like I said, man, it actually was a really good gig, and looking back on it, like I did enjoy working there, and I knew that, but it was too much at the time. So I quit. I put my 2 weeks in, and ever since then I've been looking for a job, and it's a little tough in this economy, in this market. I'm not going to blame it on the economy. I'm going to blame it on myself because I could try harder. I have even been offered like 2 jobs. I turned them down. One of them was like a sales thing. Seemed like a scam. Turned it down. Second one was this job that was offering me $11 an hour plus tips for like a cashier role. I was like, nope, I've played this game before at Sonic and it did not work out. They say $11, oh, but you'll make the rest in tips. You'll make $17 an hour with tips. No, you won't. You'll make $13 an hour. So I turned that one down. But I eventually did land a job at this place. Like, it was a live music place, and it was a bar and grill, and it was bar food, and I was a cook there for 3 days. Because the chef was just an absolute asshole, man. I gotta say, like, I mean, I've told you guys this in one of my previous videos. Like, he just didn't train me, which, like, I have, like, a year of, like, cook experience, but it's for fast food. This is, like, a restaurant. This is, like, bar food. A little tough to adjust to that, and basically he taught me some prep, and then when the day came, he just put me on the line. And I tried my best, but I just fucked up a lot for the first 3 days, the only 3 days. And he would just yell at me and belittle me and make me feel stupid. And it was also a very sketchy place. They wanted to pay me in Cash App. Never asked for my documents or anything. So I was like, no, I'm not doing this. And I never came back after the 3rd day. I still do not regret that decision. I think that was a good decision still. But that means that I'm unemployed again, which sucks. I have been applying for jobs recently, but I'm really lacking the motivation to do so. I'm really lacking the motivation to do anything. It's like there are 2 sides of me. Like, I feel like I don't care about anything, right? But obviously that's not true. I do care about things. I care about my girlfriend. I care about myself. I want to succeed. But I also feel like I'm incapable of that. I feel like I'm incapable of doing better, The good news is, well, first of all, I'm still looking for jobs. I still plan to get a job soon. There's a little bits of good news. One, I have an Uber Eats account. I deliver for Uber Eats sometimes, which makes me some money. It's good. It's freelance. I can do it on my own time. I like it. Second good news is with the financial stuff. I have like a savings account with a lot of money saved up. I'm doing good there. I'm not gonna go broke anytime soon. Also, I'm pretty good at investing now. Like, I've been investing for like a year since I turned 18. And I'm getting better at it, man. My portfolio has grown. That was not English. My portfolio has grown 19% in the last 3 months, man. Like, I know what stocks to invest in now. I'm doing better at it. That's the good news. Now we got good news and bad news. Now, the good news is, I had told you guys I was thinking about going to a luthier school to learn how to repair and build guitars. I've said it a few times in live streams. I said I was thinking about it. I applied and I got accepted, but I'm terrified. I'm absolutely, utterly terrified. I don't have the best track record with school. That's sort of a lie. I'm pretty good at school. Like, in high school, middle school, I was doing good. I had A's and B's. But I went to college last year for just a semester. I moved up north for a little bit. And after one semester, I just really didn't like it. It wasn't for me. I didn't think I was ready for it. The thing is, man, I think if I took a gap year and I had worked for a year and like bettered myself a little bit and went to school this year in college, I actually think I would have done fine. But I was really struggling in the summer last year, and I just went to college. It felt like the next step. I kind of had a vision of what I want to do with my life, but it just, I don't know, man, it just didn't work out. And you know what? I still think that it was a good decision to not go back to college after that first semester. I think I would have been even more depressed if I had kept going back. I don't think I would have done well. I don't think I would have done better. But, you know, now it's kind of soured my vision of, school in general. Because I feel like now I'm going to fail in school because I didn't do well in college. And I'm really, really scared because this luthier school that I applied to is like a really prestigious, like good one, And that doesn't mean you have to have like prior knowledge or be crazy good at guitar to join this school. You can be any person, but I just happen to live in an area where the closest luthier school is like a really, really good one. And I got accepted. And it's an intensive program. It's going to be 5 days a week, like 9 hours a day. I'm going to have to study on the weekends, I'm really going to have to go all in on this school when it comes to succeed. And that terrifies me because of how I was doing in college. I'm just really scared, man. And you might be thinking, well, first of all, I don't think I'm that ready for this, But also, I don't think I'll ever be ready to go back to school. So it's like, I'm just going to do it now, because if I don't do it now, I don't think I'll ever want to do it again. I don't think I'll ever be ready to do it again. So I'm just going to go now. And you might be thinking, well, just wait. No, I don't think I could handle waiting. Right now, being unemployed, it's tough, man. Like, I'm really struggling with it. It's my self-image is already down the drain. It has been for a very long time. I've been struggling with self-love, but I don't think I can handle not going to school. I need to have some sort of direction in my life. And right now I have basically zero direction other than this school and the fact that I love my girlfriend a lot and that I plan to marry her one day. That's like the only direction I have, pretty much. But I don't believe in myself a lot. I really don't. And that's what terrifies me, is I'm really scared of failing in this school. And I don't think I could handle failing in this school. I physically don't think I can handle it. If I do fail in this luthier school after telling you guys that I'm going to luthier school, I will not post on this channel. I will delete my channel. I cannot handle going there, failing, and then going on this channel again and telling you about another good opportunity that I fucked up by being me and, being me. And I need to believe in myself, but I don't right now. Something you guys may or may not know, which I've talked about it a lot on this channel, but I guess actually some of you guys don't know, and that's cool. Maybe you're interested. I make music. I've been doing this for 4 years. I've been making music for 4 years. Since I was 15, I would mess around on BandLab. I would just try to make like Kanye West sort of beats. And I've been getting good at it. And last year I released a single for the first time. And then I released an album this year. And then I released another album this year. And the thing is, with this second album that I just released on October 17th, by the way, it's called Tree of Life. Go check out my Spotify if you're really interested. I'm not gonna push it on you. Actually, don't even check out my Spotify, because I don't believe in myself, man. I released this album. I thought it was really great, and then I drove myself crazy going, well, what if it's not really great? And then I listened to it in the car a bunch, and I thought, okay, it's still pretty good. And then all of a sudden I'm just like, it's complete shit. It's horrible. It's a horrible album. You make horrible music. You're a horrible singer, producer, guitarist. Which I know. I'm not the best guitarist. I'm not the best singer. I'm a pretty good producer. But even these songs that I was so proud of a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I was so proud of these songs, so proud to get them out into the world and show you guys. And I promoted them for 3 days, and then on the 4th day I just said, it's horrible. and I stopped posting, you know? And that's where I'm at right now. I don't believe in myself at all. And even my first album, Places, you know, after releasing that, like pretty much directly after releasing that, I thought I could have done better for sure. But even so, I look on those songs now and I go, you know what? This is actually pretty good. Um, but when I'm not actually listening to it, I have this belief of my music is complete and utter trash and nobody will ever want to listen to it and nobody is ever going to. And you're never going to be famous and you're never going to have a music career and you're never going to do any of this. And I just don't believe in myself. I don't have a lot of ambition right now because of that, you know, because like part of me is like, I'd like to be a musician, I'd like to tour, I'd like to do concerts, I'd like to do all of this and keep making music and grow a following. Another part of me is like, I don't even want to try because I don't think I'm good enough. I don't really think I'm good enough at anything. You know, I don't believe in myself to like the most major extent. I think that you are probably smarter than me. You are probably stronger than me. You are probably better looking than me. You are probably better at anything that I think I'm good at. I probably think that you're better at it than me. But I also have this belief of I need to be better than you at everything, which isn't like an ego thing, I don't think. I think I have the opposite of an ego. If anything, I probably need more ego. I need to think I'm better in some capacity, right? I don't know. Is that healthy? I think it would be healthy to have a little bit of ego, because right now I have none. I don't have any, you know, real good thoughts about myself. Even like in therapy sometimes, like my therapist will ask like, as an exercise, like, what are some traits about yourself? And I literally am just silent, because in my mind I'm going, oh, I'm funny. Well, but am I funny? Or do I just kind of make people laugh sometimes? Or are they laughing at me? Are they laughing with me? Do I even tell good jokes? Or are they laughing about how bad my jokes are? I don't know. Am I even funny? You know, and I just second guess myself on every single little thing. But the truth is, I actually am pretty funny. You know? I'm a pretty funny guy. But when I think about myself and I think, am I funny? I just think, no. Nope, not a chance. Even like this a simple question like, are you a good person? In my mind, I go, no, of course not. But then if you ask me what's like the worst thing you've done, I'd probably just go, I don't know, I shoplifted once. You know, I haven't done anything like super bad, but I just have these beliefs about myself that are like extremely and excessively negative. And the thing is, I know it's holding me back. Like 100% it's holding me back. Because if I don't even believe in myself, how the hell is anyone else supposed to believe in me, right? You know? And that's the thing with the school is I don't believe in myself and I need to get there. That way I can succeed. Because on the opposite end of the spectrum, there are people who have this like delusional self-belief that I am great at anything, I can do anything better than you, I'm better than you at everything. And man, I probably need more of that because those guys actually get there. Like, think about Childish Gambino or something, Donald Glover. Dude was an actor, and then he was like, I don't want to be an actor, I want to be a musician. Dude is a musician. He does a lot of great stuff. Or like Kanye West, who definitely has this delusional self-belief of, I am the best, I am better than you at everything. And guess what? It turns out he makes fucking great stuff. Not a great guy, definitely like manic and bipolar. He makes great music though, you gotta admit. His older music is good. I don't like his new music. So I do know in my head that there are people who believe in themselves so much that they just will their success into existence. So I think I'm probably doing the opposite to myself and not believing in myself so much that I'm actually just not getting anywhere. You know? And I'm definitely scared for this school. I'd like to succeed, but part of me doesn't even think I'm capable of success. I just kind of want to stop trying because I just feel like I'm not even capable. I'm like, why should I even try, you know? And my mental health has just really tanked in the past 2 months, you know? And part of me is like, maybe I should have never quit my job because things were better off for me when I was in my job. But then I'm like, well, were they? Were they? Because I was stressed all the time. It's like, it kind of just seems like no matter what I do, I always end up in the same position, which is a not good one, you know? And that's why I don't want to try. It just feels like no matter what I do, I just am not there. I can't get where I want to. Which I think a lot of it is probably just me and not exactly the things I'm doing. It's just me as a person and what I'm putting out versus what I'm getting, you know? Because I'm not putting out anything right now. I'm not trying, so things aren't gonna get better. But I am trying with mental health, you know, because I don't want to feel this way forever. I don't want to be depressed all the time, right? And externally, I'm doing a little better. I'm going on walks. I'm going out a little bit more. Trying my best, you know. But I don't know, man. It never feels like enough. And I feel tired all the time. Like, unbelievably exhausted, tired. Like, the tired that you feel after you just worked for 12 hours and then went and ran a marathon and now it's midnight and you're about to go to sleep. That's the amount of tired I feel like 100% of the time, just from waking up. And Esther told me, she was like, well, of course you feel tired. You're not doing anything, which is totally true. If you're not doing anything, you feel tired. But even when I do things, I also feel the same level of tired, you know? I don't know. And I do want to get better, but it's really hard for me to imagine the future. And the thing is, I am not doing great in the present. You know, I'm unemployed. I'm not, you know, not doing great. The future, I have a hard time envisioning. And then the past, I don't like my past. So it's like all three is like it's just like a trifecta of badness, you know? And the thing is, it's like I'm not, like, I'm aware. Like, I know what's wrong with me when there's something wrong with me. And I know even a lot of the time how I could fix it or how I should fix it. And then I just can't for some reason, man. It's like, even like the simplest things, like, it'll be like, I could have a direct blueprint of this is how you get better. Just do these things and you will be good. And I just can't do it. And I don't know why. And maybe it's because I don't believe in myself, and maybe it's just because I'm thinking that I can't do it. But it's like, even the smallest things, like, we should go on a walk right now. I'm just like, you know? And I just, oh man, every time I'm out of the house for more than like 10 minutes, I just feel uncomfortable, and I gotta get back to my safe spot, my room. And I just gotta constantly distract myself. But that never works, obviously, you know? Like, music is a great escape. I love making music. It's a great distraction. And then when I stop making music, I feel sad. So, was making music actually doing anything? Probably not. I mean, it's good that it curbs my sadness for 2 hours. But I need to find a way to actually get better without just mindless distractions, right? And I am trying to do it externally. I'm getting better externally. Like I said, in the past week, I've probably done a lot more than I did in the week before that. But internally, I'm still not getting there. And yeah, man. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Maybe I'll do another mental health video soon if you guys enjoyed this one. I'm really sorry that this one was super long, and hopefully it wasn't too depressing or sad. You know, I don't want to leave that impression on you guys. I just want to say something. Just want to say what I'm feeling, and I just want to hope that somebody can relate, and maybe I'll get like 1 or 2 comments that go, "Hey Jay, well, you're not alone in this. I have been feeling the same way now. I'm also in between jobs." And if anybody does feel that way, please leave a comment. I think that would make me feel a little better. Hey man, I think, what does Matthew say? Stay positive, man. We could try to stay positive. It does feel a little harder and harder to stay positive every day, but maybe I'll just watch more Matthew videos or whatever, right? I did watch one of his videos recently. It was pretty good. I liked it. Anyways, man, I guess that's all I have for you today. I probably have a lot more to say, but I don't think I want to burden you with that today, you know? Maybe in another video. So, see you later.